Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Our Warriors get the Atumwa Job Corps win today, 2-1 over Marshalltown, and Coach Kevin Nuss now. We talked before the game, obviously very familiar, having played Marshalltown, on how they were going to operate with the five defensive backs. Makes it a little bit different, a little tricky, but we were able to get a couple of goals. And I want to start with your overall thoughts on the match today, and maybe some things that you felt like we did well.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. They play with that five-back system. It can be a pragmatic style, and it can be quite boring for the spectators. It can be boring for us as coaches as well. But ultimately, they're a good team. If you step in the wrong areas, they can hurt you, and they've shown that a couple times. But we were patient. We were disciplined. We tried to just, again, play a pragmatic style to just counter them, and it ended up working. And obviously, have some chances to finish that we didn't do earlier in the game, but we were able to do it later and come away with a win is huge.
Talk about the goal that we got, the first one there with Tani to Verdrosi, and what you saw there.
Yeah, I mean, Danny just continues to show if you can find him in those weak side spaces and he can get himself into 1v1s, he can finish. So he's a little bit of a cheat code right now when you're not playing well. If you can find him in the right spots, he can make you look really smart. So, but again, I mean, it comes down to being patient and not trying to find that every single time we had the ball, and allowing that to kind of present itself and take advantage of it when it comes in. And we were lucky that Kento was able to find him and Danny was able to finish it for us.
Get the second goal there, Gustavo. He and Verdrosi obviously have been your guys. Get the second goal from him. Talk about what you saw there and how that opened up for us.
Yeah, Gustavo continues to put himself in the right spot, so he's able to finish. I mean, he hasn't done a lot for us creating opportunities, but when he finds himself in the right spot, he can finish them. And that's, people pay a lot of money for that skill, to be in the right spot at the right time and be able to put the ball in the back of the net. So he's been great for us there, and obviously young, and as he continues to grow for us, he'll be able to give us more and more. But as long as he continues to finish his opportunities, we'll take it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what I'm sure you're not very happy about, and that is you get up 2-0. Obviously, everybody in the stadium's thinking, well, that ought to do it, and then son of a gun, they come down and get a quick goal, and there's just really no excuse, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult if you keep giving up goals, and for lack of a better expression, they're cheap goals that we're giving up. We need to be more focused in. We need to be more disciplined. We can't get too carried away when we score goals, and obviously we have the ability to score a lot of goals, so that gives us more opportunity to get carried away after we do it. So we need to be smart, and we need to start to lock it down, because that's a game you close out, it's 2-0, potentially 3-0, and you move on. But we make it interesting for the last couple minutes, and it became a little bit more exciting for the fans after 75-80 minutes of pretty boring soccer.
We had an opportunity there. I think it was Aturi in front of the goal, and he sailed one high. That was before we had scored yet. It was actually our first real good opportunity. Yeah. We talked up here, Andy Mall and ourselves, and that's a shot. He's got to make the goalkeeper make a play there, right?
Yeah, I mean, too often these guys, they get carried away in the moment, and they think they need to hit it harder than they need to. A lot of the times, you just put it in the right spot. It's going to be challenging for goalkeepers to get to it. Changing angles and moving the ball from side to side, the goalkeeper has to move. He has to put himself in the right position, then be able to react. So sometimes these guys, and players in general, you get carried away by trying to hit it a little too hard, and it takes the accuracy off the ball. Where that's a situation where he knows he needs to just place it in the right spot and be a hero. But unfortunately, he thought about being a hero before he shot the ball and chose the wrong way to do it.
I feel like I called Piacenza's name a lot, especially in the second half. One of the things for sure is, man, he can really scoot. He's quick.
Yeah, he's a guy that has huge potential. So, I mean, we're working with him to try to get more, because you can see there's moments in the game where he absolutely can take over, but there's moments in the game where he tunes out. So, I mean, we're speaking with him, we're working with him to understand that he has top-level ability, but that means you have to be consistent with that ability. So, again, he shows it in these moments. He gets his goals, he creates chances, he's able to recover defensively. He gives you all the tools. So we really need more from him. He knows that, and when we do get more from him, we'll be better off because of it.
Do you get the sense that if you can get these guys to buy into the understanding it's a 90-minute contest, that you're going to be still a chance to be really good by the time the season comes to a close?
Yeah, that's really all that's left, is just understanding, we have the ability to score at any moment. Doesn't mean we have to score at every moment. we can be patient, we can be disciplined, we can be pragmatic, we can be a bit defensive, we can be organized, we can be difficult to play against, and then hit you with one of these counter attacks. Again, I go back to they're young, a little impatient at times, a little immature, understanding that we don't have to win the game every time we have the ball. And that will come. And then defensively, we need to understand there's certain times we need to commit and do whatever it takes to keep the ball out of the net. Sometimes it means being more organized, being a little gritty, being a little, having some fight to us. And then when we get in the attacking phase, then we can play beautiful football. So it takes some time for guys to understand that. 22 freshmen, 27 new players, it's going to come together. And I still believe in this team. I haven't lost faith in this team to be able to perform. It's just it needs to come a little bit quicker than we need at this point.
Well, we're going to get another crack at the Reavers coming up on Wednesday here on the home pitch. Yeah. It seems like your guys really have gotten up well for that one, and you've had obviously a chance to see them, play them. I'm sure you've got a really good sense of what you expect to see out of them. How much do you think the guys are looking forward to having another crack at them?
Yeah, I mean, again, it goes back to that. A little bit of level of immaturity. It's easy to get up for the big games. If you look at our record against top teams, we perform pretty well. We've gotten some good results. Champions beat the teams at the bottom of the table. Teams that beat the teams they're supposed to beat. So I know that we're going to come up. We're going to be ready for this game. We'll be up for it. We're prepared from our end to do what we need to do. I'm not just going to be, as we go forward, being a bit more consistent going into these massive games and making sure that we understand that every moment matters going into the playoffs. I mean, for me right now, the next two games are part of the playoffs. We have to put ourselves in the best position and to be in a good position in the playoffs to be able to make a good run of it. So I know we'll be ready.
All right, thanks, Coach. Warriors get the win today, 2-1. Goals from Gustavo Marquez and Daniel Verdrosi, and the Warriors move their record to 10-6 on the year, and we'll have it on Wednesday. Don't miss it. It's going to be a whole lot of fun out here on the Warrior pitch with the men at 1 and the women to follow against the Reavers of Iowa Western Community College. For the entire crew on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, I'm Russ W. Oker saying so long, everybody.